Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys have been liking Storytime videos, so I thought I would hit you with a short one really quickly. I had some time to film some videos before I go out of town. By now I've long gone and come back from Louisiana, but I got my hair done today and I thought I was having a good day and I should film some videos for you guys. So, without further ado, let's discuss Victoria's Secret and why I don't work there and why they did not hire me. So, for those of you that have been with my channel for a little while, you know that I worked at Torrid for a little over 6 months, and when I applied at Torrid, I had actually previously applied at Victoria's Secret. So, there was a main Victoria's Secret that I went to in my area, and then a second one opened up even closer to my house, and I figured they would have openings, and my job that I had before the one I have now was quickly coming to an end, and I needed a second job to kind of pave the way until I got the job that I have now, and I wanted some extra cash while I had the first job, so I started looking for part-time jobs, and I went into the new Victoria's Secret and ran into a manager who had been moved from the old store to the new store, and she said, hey, I know you're here a lot, and you know more about the inventory than some of my girls. Have you thought about applying to work here? And I was like, well, yeah, I have, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I hadn't started filling out applications yet. So she gave me an application and said, fill it out and bring it back the next time I'm in the store, and we'll get you all worked through. So I did exactly that. I called a couple of times to see if she was in the store before I came in, and so the one time that I actually did manage to catch her, I gave her my resume. She said, okay, we'll give you a call in at least a week, and I didn't hear from her again. So a week later, I called the store and said, hi, this is who I am. Can I speak to a manager? I applied and I wanted to follow up with my job application, because that's what you do when you apply for jobs. You don't just wait for them to call you. You call them, and, it shows initiative, blah, blah, blah. So I called and they were like, oh, the manager you were talking to before isn't in right now. Please speak to our other manager. So I spoke to the other manager and she was like, hi, yes, we have your resume, but we haven't gotten to looking at resumes yet. We'll get to it next week. I'll give you a call by, some day of the week. Wednesday. We'll say Wednesday. So Wednesday comes and goes. And I call the store like 2 days after they said they would call me. And I said, hey, I spoke to so-and-so last time. Is the first manager available? Thinking the first manager is the one I have the connection with. So I need to speak to her. She wasn't in. The other manager that blew me off was in, and she said, yeah, we just haven't gotten to it yet. I'll give you a call. And I didn't hear anything. So, and that was, that was like 2 or 3 weeks after I applied. So in the meantime, I went to the store. I went to see if the manager was there. I didn't want to harass the current manager that was there because the one I had been talking to was not there, the original one that asked me to apply. So for the record, they asked me to apply. So I went to Torrid, and I applied there, and I obviously got the job there. And then I went back to that Victoria's Secret that was in the same outlet mall over there, and I ran into the original manager that had asked me to apply, and she said, hey, why didn't you ever apply? I saw that you've been working at Torrid, because she's also plus size, and I just wondered why you never applied to the store. And I said, well, do you remember I gave you my resume that one day when you were like really, really busy? And she was like, oh my God, I forgot about that. And I'm like, yeah, I gave you my resume. So there's that. And she's like, well, I guess it just fell through the cracks because we've hired people between now and then. And I'm like, okay. I have another job now, so it's like I didn't need the Victoria's Secret job. It was just like, I felt like it falling through the cracks was like an excuse. I don't know. I'm the kind of person that, like, if you found somebody more qualified than me, that's fine. Because other than Torrid, I have like this much retail experience. Like, I worked at PacSun when I was 16 for like 2 months, and that's the amount of retail experience I have. But, I mean, my job now is fundraising, which is basically sales. So, I just thought it was interesting that I fell through the cracks. That was their excuse, that I fell through the cracks. So that is kind of why they didn't hire me. I think they probably found somebody that had more retail experience than me, which I don't have any hard feelings towards them. But, I mean, they missed out because I was a good employee at Torrid, and I worked my ass off. But from what I've seen on videos here on YouTube, looks like I dodged a bullet. So, and that's fine. But I have a lot of people that ask me on a pretty regular basis, would I ever work at Victoria's Secret, or do I ever want to? And after working retail for 6 months at Torrid, I'm never working retail again. Hell no. And it's not that, like, I wouldn't want to give Victoria's Secret a try, because if I worked at any other retail place, it would probably be Victoria's Secret, because I literally know their inventory inside and out. But I'm never going to work retail again. Not to mention, retail is not going to pay me a salary and benefits unless I'm a manager, and I'm not qualified to be a Victoria's Secret manager. I'm really not. I wasn't really qualified to be a manager at Torrid. Not to mention, I'd have to quit my extremely well-paying job with benefits and 15 days vacation and all kinds of great stuff to go work for, like, breadcrumbs in a retail store. Like, I can't explain to you how good my job is, like, how good the benefits and the pay are, that, like, there's no way in hell I'm ever going to work retail again, especially because once I've done the job that I'm doing now for 3 to 5 years, I'm going to be worth double what I am now. So I'm never going to work retail again, unless I'm, like, 65 and bored and want to work in a grocery store, because a lot of elderly people just don't like not doing anything, so they have extra jobs, which, good for them. And I feel like Brett's going to be one of those people, you know. He always talks about when he retires, he's going to do, like, off-duty retiree cop stuff, you know, like security here and there. So there's a lot of stuff you can do as a cop after you retire. So, and he's looking to retire after 35 years on the force, so that would make him in his early 50s. No, late 50s. 57, I think. Yeah, 57. So he's hoping to retire at 57. I'm hoping to retire at 55. So it just all depends. But in the meantime, I will not ever get a job at Victoria's Secret. And I will never get another retail job. So I know this was short, but a lot of people have been asking, and I wanted to go ahead and answer that question. So let me know in the comments below what Storytime videos you would like to see. I don't have too many, like, crazy, like, Tana Mojo kind of stories, because I'm not that kind of person. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't ever end up in ridiculous situations like that, which I kind of feel lucky, because it seems like she's gotten into some crazy shit that I don't want any part. Like, I have massive anxiety with the guys, so, like, I can't watch her Storytime videos because they give me anxiety. But I think she's hilarious. That's not really, like, that's just not really my life. But I don't know. I definitely have college stories that I could tell you guys. You wanted to hear the roommate horror stories. I got some of those. I'm trying to think. I mean, if there's anything you can think of that's part of my life that you want to know about, if I feel comfortable telling you, I will tell you. So leave those in the comments below, and I will text you next time. Okay. For those of you that watch that have my phone number, you can text me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and click the bell notification so you get notified on my Monday and Friday videos, and if I put any other ones out in the middle. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you, Warrior Crew. Bye!